Hello. It's been a while. I've been away for a little bit for some time with my mental health, taking a break from basically nothing. Whatever. Um, Kamloops right now is in a water restriction, level 5. Still, it's been about a month, so I don't have anything to do other than my janitorial thing I do on the weekends. Um, yeah, things are getting a little tight, but that's fine. I was bored, and I've been putting this off for months, and that is trying to get this trailer all set up a little bit better for what I'm doing. So I'm here looking at the trailer. It's a mess, and I don't want it to be a mess anymore. So I'm going to kind of semi set it up for when I get the equipment. So we're getting some reels, some new hose, a nice pump, and a buffer tank. Which, looking at this trailer now, I think I might have asked for too big of a buffer tank. But we'll see. I asked for 125 gallons. I don't even know that this trailer is good enough for that. Certainly the car isn't good enough to tow that. But the idea of that is, again, it's just a buffer tank. When I'm driving, ideally, there's not going to be any water in it. So it should be fine like that. I might have to fix that and make it into a 50 gallon or somewhere in between if I can find it. I can't find anything else. Just 50, 125. So I'll find something, and that's fine. Besides that, kind of getting an idea, we're probably going to draw something out on how to set up the pump, where to set the pump, how to do the plumbing, all the proper fittings and all that stuff. But that part will come later. Today, I'm going to set up my fittings differently. They're all kind of cattywampus right now. I've got some with a male end out, some with a female end out, and it really messes me up when I go to set up the soap injector. So I'm going to try to plumb this in so that at least that part is more permanent and I'm not having to mess around with that all the time. So step one, we're going to take everything out of this trailer. I think we're just going to start it like that so that way I'm forcing myself to put everything back in because I don't like to leave a mess here. So and it's going to look better in the end. Probably another thing that I'm going to do is do some draw tests and see exactly, get a better idea of how much chemical it is that I'm putting on the house. Sometimes, or always pretty much, I'm kind of just guessing, which I don't like to do that because if it's too strong, it might hurt something. Now, I am in Kamloops, so SH is not something that I use much of. And if I do use it, it gets put in this. This isn't a city that has a lot of mold and mildew, and when there is, it's very small amounts. So I'm not worrying too much about what kind of materials and stuff SH can hurt. I know that that's something that's really important. So for me, I don't need to worry too much about it as long as the chemical I use is safe on the materials, which normally it is. So besides that, we're going to get started on this. Let's do this. Now, was I recording? I was. Well, that was nice. I had this whole thing all recorded. I came back to see if you guys listened. You didn't, because I didn't push the button. It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. But there was something kind of cool. So anyways, I already started taking some stuff off. You missed that. But I did find this. Oh! That was squealy. Oh, I didn't find this. This was given to me. The person who owns it just wanted the main toolbox that was inside of it. This is Eli's, my business partner. He's the one that helped me start this thing. So he left me with this, and I didn't really go through it too much. He doesn't live here anymore, so I took a bunch of stuff and tools to him that was still here that belonged to him, and he told me just to keep this. Kind of went through it with him on Snapchat to see if there's anything in here that he wanted, and there wasn't. But now that I'm looking through it, I'm like, oh, maybe he does. So if not, then thanks, Eli. But if so, we've got lots of goodies. We got C-clamps. We've got one of these things. We've got wheel nuts, a whole thing of wheel nuts. I'm not too sure what size they are. We've got vice grips. I've got a C-clamp type of vice grip in here too. Got these little brushes, wire brushes. And I do have the appropriate drill for that. That's really cool. We've got a 17-piece socket wrench that comes with stuff, including like a little reflex hammer for your knee. That's not proper. And a ratchet, and it's fully guaranteed. So anyway, Eli, if you want any of this back, let me know. There's also a boroscope in here, which I'm sure I could use at some point, but at the very least, I'm going to use this toolbox as a toolbox. And then in here, I'm going to put like chemical, or I might put like a soft wash pump on the side of it with a manifold and things like that. And then I'm going to mount the reels to this, or at least one reel to this, and use it either as storage or maybe as the chemical tank or something. Something's going to happen with it. So anyways, that's not going to happen right away. Links Creek. That's not going to happen right away. I am waiting for some new equipment. I think that was also included in the clip that I forgot to get. Yeah, we're still recording. But the new equipment is coming from, it's either going to be in a check or it's going to be financing some equipment for me. So we're talking new pump, we're talking new tank, and I think I did get that part on the clip, never mind. If not, I did mention that the tank's too big, or it's going to be too big, so we'll see. In the meantime, I'm going to stop being distracted and continue. It's kind of garbage, but I'm starting to keep things now. Why does that feel like there's stuff in? Oh, because it does. That's what my rear brake pads look like. That was the inner. No, that's the outer. No, that's the inner. This one was the outer. Looks better now, I think. I would have to assume it looks better because they're new. I don't look at them every day. Anyway, this is garbage. I wonder if I should keep stuff though. Like keep some of the hardware maybe? Start like doing that? When am I ever going to work on brakes again? Actually, I'm going to be soon. I'll go ahead and keep that. Keep the hardware. And throw these out. These I'll use shortly. Just get my chemicals all organized. That's garbage. Let's go make a new clip. So I'm going to keep doing what I was doing before. Is it in the shot? Yeah, I'm going to keep my long stuff going down here. I'm probably going to put my chemical on the front. Is that in the view? A little bit. In front of the toolbox there, or behind the toolbox, however you look at it, at the nose. And then I'm going to start putting some plumbing up correctly. I learned a little tip from someone on YouTube. It's linked up here or over there, whichever one. To have all your fittings with the female side coming out. I'll show you. So like right now, don't ask me why it happened this way, but both ends of this look like that. So that'll hook up to the pump, but on the other end, I've got to hook up the male part, right? So it doesn't really work too well. Also, I don't think these brass fittings are a smart idea, but whatever. I also learned another trick is to put the injector in line here. So right now the injector comes right here. And then this is on for water. Then you twist that and then it comes through here to pick up the soap. I've seen other guys have been putting the injector in line here. Or maybe it's right here, I can't remember. I don't think it matters. I think that might work better because I swear when I'm washing and I'm on just water mode apparently, I'm still getting a little bit of soap. So just enough to leave a haze on the windows and stuff like that, right? I don't like that. So I'm gonna probably change that up today. I'm also gonna change these fittings around so that, as I was saying, trying to get to that point before, water is always going the way of the male end here. Water flows in the direction of that, almost like an arrow, right? So I'm gonna start setting it up like that. Hopefully I have the right fittings and everything. And then I'm gonna plumb it and secure it so that I'm not fighting with it all the time. And pretty soon we will have the hose hooked up to a reel. So that's where this is gonna come in play as well. So we're gonna do that. When? Right now. We're gonna pull out this toolbox. Because there's things in here I want or need, like a thumb wrench. Oh, it's a jam too. I swear all of these are jammed. But it like wants to turn. I want to be turned. Fine. 2 sets of scissors should do it. Okay, what am I doing? I need to figure out what I'm doing. Well, start with this. Just need to change one end here. Use this to hold it. I need a clamp, like a vise. Which way? This way. Okay. Oops. Nice. I like having tools. Where are you? I like having tools. I'm gonna spin that the other way. Icy sparks. Okay. I always get this wrong as well, so let's do it. And so that way I can get it wrong. And you guys can all laugh at me. Oh my god, I can't believe you did that wrong. You're such a idiot. Just kidding. I don't even think I did it wrong. So water will be coming out here. You know, I know that's 7/8. Other way. All right, step one's complete. We can put that on and route it. What I'm trying to do here, so I've got this now hooked up here. I'm thinking I'm going to run it through here, through the back. I'd like it to end right there. I guess I could run the line back and forth a couple of times because I'm going to put the chemical here, I'm pretty sure. And then that's where the injector is going to go, and then have it hanging off over here, and that's where I'll plug in. And then when the reel comes along, then we'll be able to kind of run a line that way. So all these fittings too, I'm going to have to change to the quick connect. So anyway, we'll keep going. Alright, this is what I got. So that's going to be the lead line, just leaving the pump, coming through here and wrapping around here a whole bunch of times. And then the end of it's ending right here. And we're going to throw some chemical up here and get the injector set up on here, on this part. So the first part of that is figuring out how to inject. So I've got my injectors right here. I'm going to start using this one. This is a 2.0. I'd love a 1.8, but I don't have one. So I'm just going to use this. This is going to have to get put somewhere in line right here. Either it's going to go right here, or it's going to go right here. And I'll do it via quick connect on everything as well. So I'll make some video of that, but I do need to Google something because I'm not entirely sure. Now, when I am done and kind of set up, I do still plan on doing a bucket test, and that's what I'm really wanting to do with this, because I want to know, again, I don't know if I said it already or if it was that was in the clip that I lost, but I want to see how this thing performs, wide open versus closed versus slightly open, so I can get an idea of how much chemical it is that I'm actually putting on stuff. So what I'll do to do that is just fill a couple of, one or two of those 5-gallon pails with water, and fill another one with the pump to about 1 gallon, and we'll see how much it used. I'm pretty sure those square ones have measurements on the side, so we'll do that, and we'll see how much chemical it uses on various settings, make sure it's working properly. I know there have been times where I forget to look at the arrow. So once again, we've actually got that kind of confusing right now. If I'm going with water in one direction, right? Like using this, the male end, we're gonna wanna have that flipped around. I think, I'm pretty sure I can do that. The other reason I wanna do that is because of my D10 valve. Right now I have this backwards. Again, we want water coming out the nipple here. And right now I have it set so that it's actually coming out this side, the way that I have to hook it up to my hose. So whenever I'm rinsing just with the valve, I'm always risking losing that O-ring. And this thing leaks like a sieve, so I do need to put a new O-ring in there anyways. So this thing needs a little bit of work, and we're gonna do that. So first thing though, we're gonna go ahead and work on that. Now, the new pump I'm getting is going to be a 4-gallon or maybe a 4.2 gallon. Better off, this J-rod is better off for a 4-gallon. It's kind of what I had it set up for. I didn't know. I was still learning when I bought this thing. That was a waste of money. Well, actually, it wasn't a waste of money. It was just a bunch of money that was put away for when I got a better pump, I guess, when you think of it that way. All right, let's get to work on this. Okay, we'll get started. I'm just gonna go for it. I did a little Googling. I don't think I need to. I think I know what to do. But we're gonna learn by doing anyways. I did find my better thing to Google. Okay, so what am I doing here? This is going to get set up over here. So here's the setup so far. Make sure I got you here. Yes. So water, if you can visualize this with me, is going to come through here. It's going to come up. Currently, the valve is off, so the water is going to come up through here, over to here, and out. I'm going to put the injector right here, and then that's going to give us soap. I'm going to turn it off, or on rather. Turn the valve on, and what that's going to do now is water is going to come straight through here. It's not going to be tempted to come up here, and it's going to come straight out here with no soap, hopefully. All right, let's continue. I'm good. Is it clean out here yet? Probably. Speaking of, Eli sent me a snap. Let's see what he wants. Ooh, yay, first blood. Yeah. All right. So here we are. Got this here. We've got this part here. We're just going to sit this up right here. Water is coming in. And water is going to come out here. And we're going to have our injector here. And the valve will be switched right here. So I'm going to go ahead and try and mount that somehow. And yeah, hold on. Let's see if we can do that together. I am going to wrap it up now. Kind of hit my limit. But I come some way. I could just have a few things I need to give some attention to. So my auxiliary toolbox is right here. Call it that. There's my line. And she'll just go in house wash, surface cleaner, fleet wash, water. The only thing is I kind of wish I had turned this around the other way, because most of my washing I'll be plugging in here is the idea, so I kind of want to have that pointing the other way. That's okay, that'll be next time. I made some progress today though. I'll come back, we'll start changing some of those fittings again. I could probably do that now. No. I'm gonna just go home and put this video together, give me something to do tonight. And first off, we're gonna clean everything up here. And just sort of vaguely put it in. I also kind of want to give some attention to this, see if I can fix that. Actually, we're gonna do that right now. Little bonus content. We'll pop this off. I'm sure this just comes off like nothing. I think this side did. Yeah. Do that first. It says do not remove. Oh god, Phillips. Well, sorry, I'm gonna remove you now. Yeah. You know what I think I have is a magnet bowl thing. I don't feel like tripping over anything today, so I will. Whatever. I don't need to be organized. Does this just come out now? Yeah. Ooh. It's greasy. Okay, I think that's all that happens here. So, come over to this side. See how this comes up. Well, same way. Just gotta find the right tool. Oh yeah. Easy peasy. Nothing to it. These are pretty cheap. I think we paid like 40 bucks or something like that. So I'm not too worried if it doesn't come back together. See, that's still not the mechanism that I want. Is this to be off? A little bit. Still haven't checked my Snapchat from Eli. So too occupied. Oh, hey, I see more screws. I see a whole bunch of more screws. All right. You know, that's so many screws, in fact, that I'm gonna pull up the drill. I don't know if I have a. No, never mind. I don't think I have a long bit. That's loose. That's loose. That's apparently not the right type of screw. Of course, you're going to change it. just randomly. Oh, there we go. So I can see it loosening up now. There we go. Okay, so it's apart. Ah, oh, okay, cool. I see what happened here. I think, kind of. Like a belt came off. How does that stay tight? Well, first off, we're going to try to roll it back up. Somehow. I think I'm off. Do not open. Night. Ne possa avoir. No hands. I'm going to get in there. This is probably where a spring is. These are the same size? Yep. So far, universal screws. Let's get this off. The other day I made a 45-minute long video, which was a 6 gig video at my current camera settings. For a janitorial one that I do occasionally, I've been trying to make a video about it, but hasn't been working. Just because it's very boring. All I'm doing is cleaning an office. But I needed something, so I recorded that. I actually found myself watching myself cleaning something up in the middle of a bedroom that I need to clean up, but that's fine. All right, here's the nice stuff here. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to like kind of wind this back up. Oh, that's gonna be under a lot of tension. But I can see it working. So I wonder if I can just do that. Roll it back up and then pull it out with a thingy back on. Oh, that's just going to be for the guide, which I really need to be careful about, actually. Let me try to a turntable. Why are you locking up now? Oh, maybe I have to go slow. Yeah. So I'm just putting this in. I'm making sure that this guide here is turning with it. Otherwise, it's going to be a real pain. Alright, we'll just keep going here with it. Oh my. Okay, this is coming out now, I guess. Yeah, we can just take that out. I need my hose. All tangled up over here. Oh, Corey. Make it make sense. Okay, we're untangled. Let's wrap this up. So I'm gonna need to do it so that it's kind of organized. Honestly, I think as long as we get her up once, then when I pull it out, it should kind of fix itself. hurts. This is working. Getting there. I drew blood again. Okay. So that's done. What we need to do now is set this back into its home. Okay. As best as we can. Where does this part go? Right in there. I see that. Okay, that goes in there. Good. There's a part missing. There it is. Right there. Now in theory, when we put this back on and we pull this out, I'm going to put the belt back on too. So the belt, all the belt does is runs this gear up and down. Sorry, runs this gear up and down. All right. And what that does is keeps the hose nice and organized. As you pull that out, you see it comes to the left and right. Okay, and then as you put it back in, you know, it just puts it right back in. Just keeps it from bunching up like it currently is, but that is intentional because we're gonna run it out fully and then push it back in, and hopefully that spring stays put. How are we looking? Yeah, we're still looking good there. So that's in there nice and sturdy. This guy goes right in here. Nope, I'm missing something. Or maybe that's right. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. This goes over here though. I'm gonna cover up the spring. That goes there. There was a piece right here, or is that just part of this? No. No. Oh, here we go. That's its part in here. Oh, it's keyed this way. It doesn't want to go in. Or is I supposed to put that in first? No. No, I just have to hammer it in there, I think. Well, I didn't have to hammer it in before. And where did the holes even? Okay, I'm missing something. That goes on there. Never mind. Okay. Start putting some stuff back together. Honestly, I can just put this part together. No. Never mind. I gotta put it together fully to find out for sure if it's working. Should work, right guys? Because it's just basically thinking that it's got the hose wrapped around it right now, when in reality it does not. So now that the hose is wrapped up around inside of it, then pulling on it should put tension to that spring and behave the way it was designed to. And if I do, then I just saved myself 50 or 60 bucks by spending 15 minutes on something. I shouldn't say I saved myself 50 bucks, because honestly I wasn't going to replace this anyways. My belt. But the belt goes on. How's this going to work? Is this supposed to go in here? I need to pay more attention. Oh, right there. Okay, I see it. And actually, you know what's interesting is that we have tension on this now. So before it was just right off the thing. Oh, never mind. There's not that much tension on there. I was hoping for more. You'd think this would be tighter. But that is its design. I guess probably when this is on, it keeps it all shut. Okay. I need this. I need this. It's gonna go in here. Oh, I see. We got screws that put those into place as well. But the screws for those are actually just on top. Okay. Let's get this handle back on. Bam. 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 Money. All right. There's that. Let's put this back on in the right direction. There we go. Belt's good, belt's good. Set all this down. I could do a test one right now, but I don't want to. I'm an idiot. Again, once this is done, if it doesn't work, it's okay. If it does work, then cool. I'll make myself feel special for a little while. Treat myself to McDouble. What's happening here? There's a lot of things to line up. It's that. It's that. Oh, I see. Hi. Okay. What is happening here? It's like nothing fits it. This doesn't go in the right spot. Maybe that's probably where the tension starts. Yeah. Okay, I get it. We just need to be a little more forceful, a little more intentional with what we're doing. Those in properly? No. Oh yeah, I guess they are. Grab this. I'm just gonna take this and be forceful. There we go. Oh, you fucker. Maybe if I just come straight down on it here. Start lining up on this side first, maybe? Hello? What is being jammed up on here? Oh, okay. It's this gear thing. I need to really line that one up first. And then give her a little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. As long as I don't pick that up, that should stay on. That didn't work. What in the heck? Okay. What in the hecking heck? How do they do this in the factory so quickly? You have to assume they do it quickly. I guess they have jigs and machines that do it basically all for them. Guys, we got her. Did we? Where did all my screws go? Oh, they're inside. Right. Okay, that one tightened down. I'm gonna have to put these screws into that. Oh, I see. Well, hold on. I don't want to do that yet. I need to see where the square is. I need to be able to put it in and then turn it. Come on. Oh, here we go. By using the internal reel, I think I'm able to get it on. Oh yeah, and it's keyed. So this can only go on this way. There we go. Got it. Now in theory, I should be able to just yank on this thing, it'll work. If I need to turn this. Fuck. Fucker. Get out. One of these tools will work. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna finish putting this back together and we'll come back. It doesn't work. Ah, whatever. Now I actually don't even have the length, so I'm gonna need a new hose altogether. It's okay. I've got enough hose. Anyways, oh my god, it's starting to rain. Bring that. Get rid of this water restriction. All right, guys. Let's put this up right here. We're gonna just say a quick goodbye. So I'm just gonna tidy up here the rest of the day, or the rest of the next 15 minutes. Go home, cut this together. Reply to Eli if it's something to reply to. And that's it. Thanks for hanging out. Like, comment, subscribe. Still don't have a good outro for you guys. So there it is. Bye!